Shut
Welcome
up.
to 30-Second Chances, where we ask deep, contemplative questions and provide far too little time to formulate thoughtful, reflective answers. My guest today is electronic music pioneer Don Lewis. Don, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you, Daniel?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Okay, you know the dance, 30 seconds on the clock, and then on to the next question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, question number 1. Describe your job to a visitor from the 19th century.
Rebel. Okay, let's go.
At least give me like Rebel and give me an homage to David Bowie or something here,
Okay,
you know?
a rebel like a Beethoven. Beethoven's a rebel. He included a choir with the Ninth Symphony. And I was a rebel, and I included the vocoder with synthesizers. Okay, next question.
All right, that works. Now we got to wait for 30 seconds, though.
Oh, okay. What do you want to talk about now?
I don't know. How's the weather? What are you doing? Huh?
Yeah, that's I would say rebel.
Next
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
What's the most creative backhanded compliment you've ever received?
Oh, I think probably, and he can sing too.
I've heard you sing. You can sing real good, actually.
Yeah, but that was all in context with the electronic music, that I was doing electronic music, and the fact that I could sing too.
And people were just going, what the hell's he doing over there? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably one of the most backhanded.
Next question. What's the one thing you wish people had told you before you started in your career?
That I should do it.
But you did it.
Yeah, but most of the time, most people are motivated negatively. And if you're from Ohio, you know that. And so most people will tell me I couldn't do it. I wasn't good enough to do it, probably. Don't
Really?
put you, yeah. Yeah,
That's
people have that. Yeah, people have that kind of thing.
Next question. What would 15-year-old you be most and least impressed with about you now?
That I wasn't more persistent. In 15 years old, that meant that I would have been in high school. And my first year in high school was the fact that, let's see, I wanted to be an architect. And I wasn't being very forthright about that when I was in my drafting class. And so my teacher didn't know anything about architecture. All he knew was screws and
Next
mechanical.
question.
Yes.
If you could have one pointless or semi-useless superpower, what would it be?
Pointless, but semi-useful, did you say?
You know, like dog catcher man or something, you know.
A magic carpet.
That's not a superpower. That's a carpet.
Oh, you mean a superpower that I would have? Mental telepathy.
So like mind reader man.
Yes.
Cool. Next question. What's the worst mistake you've ever made in a professional setting? You only get one.
Improv.
But wait, isn't that what you did every time you went on stage?
Exactly.
Doesn't count as a mistake if you do it more than once. That's what Miles Davis said.
Oh, that's right. They call it accidentals.
There's a reason those notes are named like that. Yep. Next question. Oh, this is a good one for you.
Okay.
What's the most unusual piece of gear you've ever had in your studio?
I would think probably vocoder, because I didn't I didn't ever think that it would be that useful until I started working with it. Because the first vocoders I heard were more robotic sounding. And the one that I received, the VP 330, had quality sound.
Next question.
Mm-hmm.
In the biopic of your life, who would play you and who would play your arch nemesis?
Oh, Jesus. I think Beethoven would play my life. Not that my ears were boxed that much. And my nemesis, God, that's a hard one. Think about another person named Donald.
Okay, that concludes our game. 30 seconds more on the clock, and I'm going to give you that time to either ask me a question or come up with some question that you wish I had asked you, or just plug something you're doing, or tell me about the weather, whatever you want. 30 seconds, it's yours. Go.
Well, I am so happy that you invited me to do this. I would like to plug the fact that there is a documentary on all the answers that I did not answer correctly. And the documentary is The Ballad of Don Lewis, and it's available through Amazon and what do you call it? The streaming services.
Great name. It almost sounds like it'd be about you or something.
Yeah, it is. And the fact they call it ballad sounds like I'm going to be singing something.
I know. I was kind of expecting like, the Woody Guthrie kind of troubadour thing with an acoustic guitar,
Yeah, but
From a Listen to a Story about a band named Don.
Yes. And the things that I'm most interested in now is trying to play music or create music that's going to bring some sanity and some hopefulness to our weary, worn down world right now. I'm really concerned about that. Amen.
Don Lewis, thank you for being our guest.
Well, I am so happy to have been put through this. I've never answered anything like this. 30, what was it? Was it 30 seconds?
30 seconds, yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I actually did pretty good on a couple of them. We had to fill in, didn't we?
You did, actually. And now I have an answer to my own question of
what's that?
Your favorite backhanded compliment. I've never heard anybody say, I'm so happy to be put through this.